Hi guys, are y'all ready for a good night of rootin' tootin' kind of fun?
Oh, I am ready for some fun! Gonna have some fun tonight.
Let's do this.
I hear pants are optional.
Just checking. Yep, and
Definitely have pants on.
Hi, hello, and welcome to Bring Your Own Improv here on Zoom. And also, hello, welcome everybody on Facebook. If you are on Facebook, please go ahead and give us a good old like and share. Thank you, it's appreciated. We just want to welcome you all to our not so family friendly 9 o'clock show. It's going to be a good time, let me tell you. Before I begin, I just want to invite you guys to pay what you wish. Yes, at Bring Your Own Improv, we don't have any set ticket prices, but we do ask that you pay what you wish for the show. Tickets can be $10 or even $50 if you really think that we're that awesome, which if you do, thank you so much. We appreciate such a wonderful ticket price. You can find those links in the chat. The chat? What? We have a chat? Yes, we do. In Zoom, there is a chat function in that lower toolbar. Go ahead and click on that chat, and you will go ahead and see not only the chat stream, but also Pay What You Wish, which is through Venmo and through PayPal. Super easy peasy lemon squeezy, let me tell you. Now, let's see if we all know how to type. I have a quick question for you guys. If you could have any kind of beverage right now, or if you're drinking a beverage right now, what would it be or what is it? Oh, iced coffee, yes. I don't know what cast juice is, but it sounds exciting. Arnold Palmer. That's a hard thing to say sometimes. Arnold Palmer. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys, for typing in the chat. I just want to introduce myself. I am Meredith. I am part of the cast. I'd like to introduce everybody else in the cast. We have Daniel.
hey, I'm here, and yes, I'm wearing pants, the same sweatpants that I wash every other day. But I want to ask you, will you be my Valentine? Nope, sorry, married.
We have Tim.
I am wearing pants as well, and they have some spandex in them, and stretch is great.
We have a Chrissy.
Hello, everyone. Happy almost Valentine's Day.
We have Eric.
Yes, Daniel, I will be your Valentine.
And we also have potentially one of you. That's right, we need to bring Carrie out here because she has our fam cup.
Fam cup.
Fam cup? What is a fam cup? Well, before we all came on to the show, Carrie put some of your names in what we have as a fam cup. Yay! And Carrie's going to go ahead and take a name out of the fam cup.
Okay, let's see. Our fam is Katie.
Yay!
Katie!
Katie! All right, so Katie, what's going to happen is we're going to bring you aboard and we're just going to ask you a few friendly, easy peasy questions that you know all the answers to. And Daniel and Tim will ask those questions.
Hi, all right, Katie. You've done this before, right? You're not first time at your rodeo. Okay. So let's get down to that. When you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a professional princess at Disneyland.
Oh, professional princess at Disneyland. That's fantastic. And what would you greet people with? What would you say to them?
Oh my goodness. My daughter's good for this. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's good.
That's a great start. would there be any, like, would you have any particular like favorite person that would be your fan, like maybe a kid or an adult, or who would you like to work with more as a Disney princess?
I would, to be honest, I'd like to work with Gaston, but I always wanted to technically be Cinderella because her dress would be the sparkliest.
So sparkles are a big thing. Sparkles are a big part of
Oh
it.
yeah.
What if Gaston had to wear sparkles?
I would definitely deck him out in sparkles.
Sorry, Sean.
Oh, I thought your statement had just I would deck him out. I was like, yeah, with the way his misogyny is, I would deck him out too. But
Yeah.
question for you: if you had a fairy godmother, what would be the wish that you would wish from your fairy godmother?
Oh my gosh. Currently, I'd wish for, oh my gosh, a continuous, I don't know.
Apparently, I make all her dreams come true.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's tough.
Where did you two
I
meet?
don't know. Where or when?
Where did you two meet?
Through Rhode Island Hospital.
Ooh, okay. Who was doing
Well, I used to
surgery
work
on
there,
who?
and her best friend used to work there. So
Who was doing surgery on who?
Well, I
Or
was.
should I ask which one of you was playing doctor?
I initiated. I actually asked him for his phone number.
Nice.
I didn't wait for him to do it. I'm very assertive.
So when that I did not have I was having so much fun listening that I was struggling to come up with a question. So this is basically me struggling to come up with a question again. So I'm just gonna go with where was your favorite date to go on when you're first going out?
I'll tell you, it was when we went to Cancun. He proposed to me, but how he did it was awesome. He
How did he ask?
handed me his high top Nike sneakers and said, "Go put these in the safe." Right? It's in the closet. So I'm like, "Sean, these don't fit in the safe. Why do you want these?" And then I walked back out with the shoes in my hands, and he was down on one knee and proposed to me.
Oh. So he was a shoo-in then.
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, and on that pun, I think we're going to move on to our fam game. Thank you so much, Katie. Let's give Katie a little round of applause. Woohoo! I love it. So the first game that we're going to play is our fam catchphrase. So I am going to have Meredith, Daniel, and Tim over here. And one of them is going to be allowed to say whatever they want. The other two are only going to be able to speak with one catchphrase and one question each. Daniel, are you allowed to say whatever you'd like?
Yep. It was decided that I drew the short straw again, so I get to say whatever I'd like.
Excellent. Okay, so thinking about our fam interview that we just had. Okay, so Meredith, let's see. We're going to give you the question that Katie couldn't answer of what do you wish for?
What do you wish for?
Yeah, so that will be your question. And Tim, your question inspired by the lovely Katie is, can I have your number?
Can I have your number?
Perfect. Okay. And Meredith, your statement, is going to be, let's see. Your statement will be, oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
That was Katie's little catchphrase as a princess of what she would say. And Tim, a statement for you. Katie was talking about putting the shoes in the safe. So let's say, put that down will be yours. Okay, excellent. Everybody got theirs? Put that down. There we go. And okay, Daniel, you'll be able to say what you want. And let's see.
Can we just recap so I know that I can get that in my head? All right.
Meredith, may you please say your statement in question?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
What do you wish for?
And Tim?
Put that down. Can I get your number?
Okay.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay. And let's see. You could be inspired by the get of Cancun. So whatever you think that means and inspires you. Let's see how our fan catchphrase goes.
Oh, you wish to cross the bridge to Cancun, do you?
Oh, hello.
Yes, hello to you. In order to cross the bridge, you must answer my 3 riddles.
Put that down?
Do you want me to write it down? I mean, I can write it down for you. I don't want you to miss out on what you're supposed to have.
What do you wish for?
I wish for you to answer 3 riddles. I said that once.
Put that down.
Okay, look, I'm right in the sand. I'm a troll under a bridge to Cancun. All I have is a lime and a bottle. There's not really much to write with. I could write an acid on the side of the bottle. I mean, how many bottles do I have?
Put that down.
Okay, I'll put the bottle down. I'll pick up the lime. What do you want me to do with the lime? Look how many limes I have.
Can I have your number?
Well, there's 6 of them. It's 3. There's 3 riddles. That's the number. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yes, you, yes. Okay, so you would like one of my riddles there. All right, here is my first riddle. What goes buzz, buzz, and lime keeps you out of my drink?
Put that down.
Do you want me to write down the answer? And then, is this like I
What
fold
do
it
you
up?
wish for?
I wish for you to answer the riddle so I can either let you go to Cancun or just generally make sure that you get stuck here in Juarez. That's all I'm basically worried about.
What do you wish for?
But I generally wish that people would go over the bridge nicely, answer my riddles. I'd feel like I'm accomplished. I don't feel like I've really reached my goals right now. No, you're messing me up. I want my 3 riddles. You don't need to know about my University of Phoenix failures.
Put that down.
You're right. I should put that down in my journal. You're right. My feelings need to be expressed properly. Oh,
Can I have
you're
your
like,
number?
no, 3 riddles. 3. There are 3 riddles.
Hello.
Yes, I'm still here. You're still here. You haven't crossed the bridge yet. Gotta answer the 3 riddles first, okay? This is why there are empty bottles of Corona here, because I'm going to drink myself into my own death.
Put that down.
I'll put the alcohol down. Thank you. You are just trying to solve all my problems right now. Look, there's 3 riddles you gotta answer. They're not hard. Just you cross the, you know what? You 2 just cross the bridge. I've had enough.
And scene. Oh, it looks like they're gonna make it to Cancun after all. Oh, great job, everybody. And I'm gonna pass this off to Eric.
Hey, everybody, we're going to play a game of movie critics. In movie critics, hopefully one of you will join me, and we are both going to be movie critics for a movie that our cast is going to act out. We can change the movie as it goes. We can move the scene, add characters, get rid of characters. But does anyone out there feel like they want to help me write this movie as a movie critic? Anyone? Bueller. Going once, going twice. I see Lori wants to help out. Yay, Lori. So let's get Lori in here and we will add her to the spotlight and we will unmute her. Hi, Lori.
Hello.
So have you played movie critics before?
I think I have.
You think you have? You know what you're getting into?
I think so.
Okay, so I think the first thing that we need is we need a title for this movie. Let's see. I know that Lori said that, not Lori, Katie, it was Katie, right?
Katie.
Said that she was wanted to be a Disney, like a princess. Can someone give me an idea for the next Disney princess? You can put it right down there in chat. Jared going highbrow. All right. I think. All right. Let's go with. I don't like to take suggestions from our cast, so that leaves us between pee pee poo poo and Alaskan. I'm going to go with the Alaskan one because I'm all about highbrow humor. So we're going to do a movie about an Alaskan Disney princess. Okay. So, hi everybody, and welcome to our movie program. As always, I am Joe Johnson, and alongside me, my lovely sidekick here, Pepper Pepperpot. Hi, Pepper. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
So we've got a new movie that we're going to be looking at, a new Disney film done by their animation studios. What was the name of that new movie about the Alaskan snow princess?
The Alaskan Treasure.
The Alaskan Treasure. Yeah, I think it's going to do well. Most of the Disney films do these days. They simply can write their name on everything and make a buck. So
Alaskan Treasure.
It is. So I think what we'll do is we'll start off showing a little clip here from the film at the beginning when the Disney princess, Princess Pee Pee Poo Poo, she is in the igloo. And she's talking to her parents about her hopes and dreams. So let's take a look at the beginning scene, okay?
All I wanted to do was travel the world, but I've always been stuck inside this super cold igloo.
Princess Pee Pee Poo Poo, you know that you need to stay here and watch after our igloos.
But that frozen girl always goes and she can do cool things. Why can't I follow up?
Because we have polar bears and they eat us if we're not in the igloos.
Okay, but what about the polar bears going over there to eat the other animals, and I can leave when that happens?
Princess Pee Pee Poo Poo, you will not disobey me. You must listen to the rules. You're only 16.
That's old enough to have a driver's license, for crying out loud.
So let's pause the movie right there, Pepper. I thought it was a rather interesting choice to have Princess Pee Pee Poo Poo constantly shivering throughout the entire first part of the movie. You would think that they'd put a jacket on her.
Yeah, it's a nice furry jacket.
Well, the good news is the animators, I think, got tired of drawing in the shaky lines, and they actually did put a jacket on her. So after the confrontation with her parent there, we did see her get together with her best friend, who was a penguin, which is funny because this was shot in the Northern Hemisphere. Let's try and get ourselves back here. I kind of don't know what's going on.
Sorry, penguins are not good at technology and hit
technical difficulties here. Thank you.
Those northern penguins, I was going to say the exact same thing.
Yeah, so let's take a look at Princess Pee Pee Poo Poo and her Pee Pee Poo Poo penguin. Go.
So they kept saying something about polar bears, and I was so not with it.
I know. I can't believe that your parents don't want you to leave. I mean, the polar bears are really scary, but they're not that dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they don't eat like other things, and I'm always going to be like a consistent source of food for them.
I know, Princess Pee Pee Poo Poo.
Oh, hey, you two. I just wandered over here. You guys looked interesting to talk to.
Princess Pee Pee Poo Poo, it's a polar bear.
Hi, how are you? You new here? I haven't seen you here before.
I've just been hanging out with Mom and Dad recently.
No, I was talking to the one in the tuxedo. I'm not used to you. I've seen you. Every time I try to have a conversation, you go running away. You go screaming. You're always shivering. I'm glad you finally got some fur, but this one's new. It's a tuxedo that's pretty fancy for the North Pole.
Listen, I'm not supposed to talk to polar bears. They're very violent.
So let's pause it here. Because I really, really, really enjoyed the Disney musical number that came up between Princess Pee Pee Poo Poo the penguin and the polar bear. It was called Please Polka.
Please polka.
Please polka me, please polka you. We'll all poke around this neighborhoody do.
This sexual. Why do you let us get involved in your pee-pee polka polka poo?
It's just a dance.
Poo poo. In Alaska, it's what
Look at my
we
coat. It's such nice fur. That's because of all the hair I grew on my arm.
I'm regretting not eating you.
Let's pause the
Yeah,
movie
it's gonna
again
be-
here. I found the musical number a lot more entertaining the first time I saw it, honestly. So let's jump forward to the climax of the movie. Just a little brief scene here between Princess Pee Pee Poo Poo and the purple pachyderm, which is her main nemesis here at the climax of the movie. And I was trying to remember what was the main cause of their strife. It was the
They were trying to find the pearl, which was the Alaskan treasure.
yes, it was the pearl, the Alaskan treasure of the pearl, which I believe may or not have been polka dot. So let's see that final scene.
You'll never take this treasure away from the people of Alaska.
Well, I will gladly take it from you with my magical beavers.
You can never keep the Alaskan pearl.
Listen, more of these Disney films would end if you just brought on a very large bear to eat your nemesis. I'm just saying, I hadn't eaten in a while. This is a lot easier as an ending.
And scene. Now we're gonna move right along, and I'm gonna throw things over to Chrissy, who'll introduce our next game.
Excellent, excellent. Great job, everybody. What a wonderful movie. Disney's next big hit for sure. Our next game that we are going to play is a little game that we like to call Interrogation Lineup. How this game works is Daniel is going to leave and go to the breakout room right now because he has committed a crime. Oh my goodness. But unfortunately, he doesn't know what it was. So Daniel's going to leave. Bye, Daniel.
And away we go.
Close. You can also give some thumbs up on your screen, and then you can give him a round of applause when he gets it. So we have him back. Oh, here's the criminal now. Okay, criminal, you're in good hands here. We got two of our best detectives on the crime here.
Okay. Yay.
All right, Smiley, have a seat.
Oh, okay. Well, I
You royally
can't.
messed up this
I didn't
time.
set one up. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I interrupted. My bad. I'm just so excited. I've never been in front of the lights before. You know, it's the hot seat, which is why I'm not sitting because it's hot.
All right, Chatty Cathy. So tell us, why'd you do it?
Well, you know, it was a day that ends in Y, so why not do it?
I mean, was it
They don't
the
even look the same.
No. Well, you know, I have special ways to tell them apart from each other.
was it the perfect lips? Was it the chiseled jawline?
It was a sledgehammer of a kind of thing, you know.
So you think if you've seen one, you've seen them all? Is that it?
Yeah. Once you've seen one Alan, you've seen them all. Chiseled jaw, perfect lips.
I'm telling you, you're not being that charming to me.
Oh no, I don't need to be charming. I'm gullible. I did it because you told me I did.
All right. I think it's about time to have
Alright.
you stop puckering up and kissing ass around here and tell us why you did it.
Well, it looked so good and it tastes so good. I just shoved my face in there. I was just like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh."
So what you're saying is you pretty much do it if any son of royalty happened along, would you?
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't care if it's like a Charles or an Edward or a Henry. I'm just.
It was the size of the crown, huh?
Oh, it was. It was such a good crown, What can I say? I love the big ears. You just want to grab the big ears and be like,
I think your technique is all wrong.
oh, is it?
From-
Oh, is it? Okay. All right. All right.
Stay with one,
It was one?
but not the other.
Wait. I thought you said there's two of them because there's both. So I only grabbed one ear. I didn't grab both ears.
I don't know where ears are coming into this.
Well, because he has such big ears, Charles.
Look,
I think you're getting way too specific here.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay.
every princess is supposed to stay within her story.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Can't mix them up, You gotta be careful. You want to get the right kind of princess, Don't get the wrong one. Want to pick the right one. You just grab her foot and you're just like,
Wait a second. If you're into princesses, then why did you do this to a guy?
oh, you know what? I'm just an equal opportunity kind of person. I love everybody. I just want to be like, just stick up there and be like, hey,
All right, I think you're going down. You're up a creek without a paddle with this motorboating thing.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just got excited about that element of it. I was, I don't want to go down on any princes, I want to make sure I'm upright with them. Yeah.
Well, was it open mouth? Was it French?
Oh, you know what? You know what I did? You know what I like to do? I like to make out with frogs.
Well, afterwards, the
Wow.
frog
Yeah,
turns
yeah.
into something.
Did
And
it
then
go
I just like
backwards?
to keep making out with them no matter what happens to them. I just get my tongue in there and I'm like, "Ugh."
You see,
I'm disturbed in so many levels.
You think you are? You should have seen his expression.
now I know that when Snow White, she met her Prince Charming,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
kissed, and Sleeping Beauty, she met her prince there, and they kissed.
yeah.
I kind of wonder what would happen if Snow
I kissed him.
White, kissed the other prince.
Okay, all right. You know what? He was formally named Prince, though. No.
Look,
All right, listen, it's fun making out with princes. I'm just saying, royalty's sexy to make out with. It's just surprised what happened. I just didn't see that coming,
But it's not Mr. Right Guy. Do you know what I mean?
It's Mr. Wrong Guy. I kissed the wrong prince. What are you gonna do?
mm-hmm. At least
Okay.
now we have a confession.
Yeah, that's why he was surprised, because when I kiss a prince, I go, ooh, and he was so surprised because it wasn't him.
Yeah. Now we're on a different canal.
Oh,
We're
okay.
going down a different canal now.
Oh, all right, because I like making different noises. Sometimes you go in there and go, Suez. Yeah.
So I'm wondering what you can tell me about this this record album that we found in your vehicle here in 1984.
Oh, yeah. What can I say? The big man's always looking, huh?
I mean, these guys, Van Halen, were probably one of the biggest groups of the 1980s.
Oh, yeah. Wait, which one? The earlier one? Yeah. Did they jump? I don't want to.
None of this Van Hagar crap. We're talking original lineup Van Halen.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I like doing things in the classroom because I get the hots for my teacher. I just walk up and I go, ooh.
No, sorry.
Oh, okay. All right.
So,
I think you gotta think about the oceans that you're connecting here.
No, yeah, you're right. Okay.
I get this cool shirt. I got it. It's like an OP, like it's got that Panama look. Do you like my shirt? Do you like my shirt? I thought I pretty much covered that when I went like Suez, but apparently no one didn't pick up on anybody. Okay.
Well, you see, the Suez Canal is not the Panama Canal.
No.
Two
Okay.
different places.
Oh, all right. I get stuck on my locks. So let me guess. I just want to say, like, the Panama Canal is a really cool place to make out with. If you're just gonna say it just like that, okay, that's fine.
I wasn't because there is no water involved.
No, there's no water involved.
Just the isthmus.
Just the what? The isthmus? Oh, because I did this in Panama.
Yes. Thank you very much.
All right. That's
Cry me a river, man. Cry me a river.
okay. Well, hey, what can I do? I love going up to the cocaine and just going, and then my nose is all in there.
Feel bad for the person who
I
has to
just
clean
can't
your
stop
camera
this
later.
feeling that I have. I just can't stop this feeling that I have.
Oh, no. Is it deep inside?
It
Sir.
is deep inside.
It is? You're just
Please speak.
shaking yourself. You're like, ooga jaga, ooga jaga.
Sir, please take your dick out of the box.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think he's trying to bring sexy back right now. It's just getting a little out of control.
All right. You don't want me to smack that against the screen. It's not going to work as well.
I think if you just come clean with who your accomplice was.
Whoa. I'm not going to. Mine's plenty clean. It's certainly clean. I filter it. Nothing? No? Okay.
Sorry.
I think we're a little out of sync.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, what are you going to do? When I back up, I go all the way to the back street.
No.
Should I say just bye-bye now?
I
Just
think you're on the wrong block.
bye now? Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
You know what's fun to do in the Suez Canal? Cut down trees. You can just get to yell out, timber! And then they land right in a large body of water. Hey,
I feel like
you know
you're-
what? You know how I like to handle
Hold
on.
already.
This Justin, I like to handle it with Justin Timberlake. So let me get this straight. I you know what I like to do? I like to kiss the wrong prince in Panama where I can snort it up my nose. And then make sure that I do it with Justin Timberlake. Bye now.
All right, take them away, boys.
And scene. Great job, Daniel. Truly bringing sexy back with that motorboating. And I'm going to pass it over to Tim.
Hello. Well, guess what we have for our next game? Because the interrogation room was a place where there are so many questions, our next game is going to be
so many songs in.
Question. And questions is a lot of fun because we get to have scenes come up where two people are going to be asking each other only questions. And in order for it to be a question that I allow, it can't be something where it's like an inflection where it's like, is it okay? Or da, 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 da. No, that's not a question. It needs to be like where, who, what, when, why. I'm a little bit strict with that. So we're going to have in questions, I can have a couple of volunteers come up if they'd like to see if they can compete with the best of us, which includes all the cast here today. Would anyone like to volunteer? All you have to do is put down in the chat, Lori. That is awesome. Lori's going to be one of our questioners, and I'll have her go up after Daniel. So the order is going to be Meredith, Daniel, Lori, Chrissy, and Eric. And remember, if you don't ask a question, if you don't continue the scene with a question, I have to cut you. You're not following the rules of the game. So we got to have the next person come up. So what we'll do is we'll have who do I have written down here? Meredith and Daniel come up first. All right. What Chrissy? Do you know what we haven't covered yet on the board?
Let's see. We have not talked about Gaston yet.
All right. Gaston is go with Gaston. That's your inspiration to start the scene. You got it.
How strong is Gaston?
Is he as strong as I am?
How strong are you?
Have you ever seen me pick up a girl?
Why would you pick up a girl?
Don't you know how birds and bees work?
Why do birds and bees want to be friends?
Don't you understand what to do with a bee poker?
Will this protein shake make me big and strong?
Does that mean I should be intimidated by you when you get big and strong?
You're not intimidated by me now?
Are you gonna beat me up?
Should I beat you up?
Are you beating me up because I'm a misogynistic prick?
That's sort of repetitive, and we don't need misogynistic pricks. And
I did the repetitive one when she repeated my question. Oh, fine, Tim. Whatever, Tim. I was admitting my misogyny, Tim.
No, I appreciate that admission, but now we have to have Lori come up because I want a healthy questioning going on. I'm done. All right, continue.
Can you believe that misogynistic guy?
Have you ever met anybody like him?
Can they ever possibly be any nicer?
Where do you find men like this?
Why do we find men like this?
Oh, that's too repetitive.
Yeah.
I got to go on the repetitive part. I appreciate it, but you're out. All right, next is
Now she's out.
Chrissy. You won that one, Lori. Good job.
Do you know where I can find some books?
Have you checked the library?
What's a library?
Did you Google it?
Where can I find a computer?
How do we steal a computer?
Who should we ask to steal the computer for us?
Too repetitive. It was close, but I can't. No. All right, Eric, you're up.
Do you want to get a new scene, Tim?
Yeah, new scene is lighthouses. That's your inspiration.
How much pudding do you think you would take to fill this lighthouse?
How much pudding you got?
How many gallons of milk does it take to make 5 truckloads of pudding?
Do you think this lighthouse here is haunted?
Can you hear some ghosts?
Would you believe me if I said I could?
Are you gonna eat your share of the pudding?
Do I have a dairy allergy?
Do ghosts like pudding?
Did you hear that?
Was that a fart?
Do you think it's the ghost farting?
Is this pudding making you lactose intolerant?
Is my name Pee Pee Poo Poo Pirate?
Do you make pee-pee poo-poos when you eat the pudding?
I
That
And
really
scene.
was.
You always got to make sure you end the scene on alliteration. Isn't that right? Well, at least back in my day, I usually try to end it all with an alliteration. But I don't know the alphabet. That has nothing to do with what we're playing. Instead, we're playing Back in My Day. We're going to play a game called Back in My Day, where we have all of my guys jumping on here and possibly up to 3 of you. And Back in My Day, what's going to happen is we're going to do setups where we're like, hey, back in my day, we didn't have insert things there. And then we have a punchline. So it's kind of a line game where you kind of deliver punchlines to begin with. Back in my day, we didn't have whatever the suggestion was we had, and then go ahead and fill it in. So that is the system and the way in which it works. Do we have anybody who feels like they could be back in my day, or just want to be on the screen and be like, look, I'm on the screen. Everybody come see me. So it looks like Corey wants to play. He's always just has fun with this. And Jared wants to be on the screen. You know what, Jared? Duck you. Or is that more you want to be goosed? I'm not quite sure. All right, so speaking of which, I'm going to need some things in the chat. Otherwise, this is going to move very forward. So first off, I'm going to have Chrissy writing in things from the board that we haven't used yet. And while she's doing that, very good there, Amy. While she's doing that, I'm going to get some suggestions for you. So things that you would not want to motorboat, put those down in the chat. And then how about things that scare you? And you know what? Things or places that you might be allergic to. Let's put all those down in the cactuses. So again, things you don't want to motorboat, things that scare you, you know, like a haunted house, or, and then things or people, things or places you might be allergic to. Yeah, I think that definitely covers it. Okay. All right. So looking at some of these, I'm going to go ahead and get this started. So again, this back in my day. Let's see here. You know what? Oh, that's one of our guys. Back in my day, we didn't have bugs.
I'll go for one.
Yes, Jared, go.
Back in my day, we didn't have bugs of any kind. If we wanted something sweet like honey, we had to have other people eat flowers and regurgitate it on our toast.
Me.
Wow. Okay, Corey.
Back in my day, we didn't have bugs. We had dinosaurs instead of these crazy stinking bugs.
Fair enough. Meredith.
Back in my day, we didn't have bugs.
Back in my day.
If we wanted to swat at things, we had to swat at our friends.
See?
Eric.
Back in my day, we didn't have bugs. His name was Mortimer.
Except, all right, back in my day, we didn't have clowns.
Me.
Eric.
Back in my day, we didn't have clowns. There was just a guy you knew named Bozo.
Me.
Tim.
Back in my day, we didn't have clowns and the sewer was filled with poop.
Me.
Meredith.
Back in my day, we didn't have clowns. We hated to laugh.
Me.
Corey.
Back in my day, we didn't have clowns because McDonald's wasn't cheesy enough.
Me.
Eric.
Back in my day, we didn't have clowns, and the guy handing out red balloons in the sewer was your uncle.
Okay, that's getting creepy. You know what? Just for Chrissy, back in my day, we didn't have professional princesses.
Me.
Jared.
Back in my day, we didn't have professional princesses. If you ran into somebody named Pee Pee Poo Poo, they were an amateur.
Me.
Corey.
Back in my day, we didn't have professional princesses because there were other professional princesses before Chrissy was a princess.
Me.
Chrissy.
Back in my day, we didn't have professional princesses. We had kings and queens and lots of people got beheaded.
Oh, goodness. All right, back in my day, we didn't have Nike. Take that whichever way you want.
Me?
Yeah.
Back in my day, we didn't have Nike and no one did it.
Me.
Corey.
Back in my day, we didn't have Nike. Who the fuck would want to do that?
Oh.
Hey.
Tim.
Back in my day, we didn't have Nike, but victory was still a shoo-in.
Me.
Eric.
Back in my day, we didn't have Nike. We had Air Buster Browns.
Me.
Yes, Jared.
Back in my day, we didn't have Nike like these kids have today. We were Nikeer. We were even the Nikeest back then.
Me?
No one's going Greek, huh? All right, Chrissy.
Back in my day, we didn't have Nike, and a swoosh was just a noise you made.
Back in my day, we didn't have Gaston.
Me.
Yes, Tim.
Back in my day, we didn't have Gaston. There was no reason to fart on anyone.
Me?
Chrissy.
Back in my day, we didn't have Gaston, and there was a lot more eggs for everyone.
Back in my day, we didn't have Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, me.
Oh, God, Corey.
Back in my day, we didn't have Chuck E. Cheese. Who wants to see a rodent out there anyway?
Me.
Eric.
Back in my day, we didn't have Chuck E. Cheese. If you wanted to abduct a kid, you had to do it yourself somewhere else.
Oh my God.
Me.
Tim.
Back in my day, we didn't have Chuck E. Cheese. We had Ralph A. Pizza, and they went out of business.
Me.
Eric.
Back in my day, we didn't have Chuck E. Cheese. If you had a ball pit, you had to go see a doctor.
Oh my God.
No.
It's any dirtier. Come on, Eric. The only motorboat thing get dirty. No, Meredith, I think this is you.
I'm sorry. I'm coming back. I'm coming back strong, team. Hey guys, that was pretty special right there. But you know what's also super duper special? Pay what you wish. That's right. Here at BYOI, Bring Your Own Improv, we have a thing where we ask you to pay what you wish for your ticket price. Yeah, we are on that part. So we ask that you check out the chat and please check out Venmo or PayPal, and we ask that you pay what you wish for your ticket price, and that could be any price that you wish to pay. It could be $10, $15. Heck, why not even throw us a whole $100? By golly, that'd be super sweet of y'all. Yeah, so like I said, there it is in the chat. Thank you all to who have already paid what they wished. And we hope that you continue to come see our shows. All right, let's move along. What we're going to do next is lines from a chat. That's right. So have you ever been in a game and you're like, oh boy, I don't know what to say next? Well, this is the game for you, because all of the lines that you're going to have to say are going to be right there in the chat, ready to go. There's going to be a scene with 3 people, 2 of us and 1 of you lucky people out there. And we're going to continue this scene. And every once in a while, you're going to take a line from the chat. And in the chat, we in the audience, we're going to be continually writing down different lines, quotes, different things that our cast members or scene members will be able to use to continue the scene. Now, they will have to make use of these lines and make it work for the scene. So they're not just going to drop the line and just be like, there it is. No. They're going to take the line that you offered them and they're going to make it work in the scene, which is super exciting. So let's bring on Chrissy and Daniel. And I could also take one of you. So does anybody, oh, Corey volunteers to play, awesome. So team, all I ask of the rest of us is that we continue to type in lines from a chat, because that's a very important part for us to do. And Chrissy, can I have you please, can someone let me grab Corey?
I'm here.
There we go. And Chrissy, can I have you go to the board? What haven't we done yet?
Well, we haven't talked about the hospital yet.
No, we haven't. So your scene is going to be about the hospital.
Bring it on.
Doctor.
Patient.
It's been a very long time, but I think I'm ready to get the bionic arm.
Are you? Nurse, what do you feel about that?
This is going nowhere fast.
Well, it is the year of the ox. Not much can go very far, very fast.
Yes, I figured, Happy New Year, new arm, new me. I'm ready. I know you've talked to me about all the pros and cons, but whose finger is this?
No, that's mine. That's mine. That's definitely mine.
Yes, I enjoy that you physically give a bit of yourself to each patient, but are you almost out of fingers? What's next? Hot crossed buns?
It is possible. It is possible. What do you think, nurse?
Well, as you say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
No, yeah.
I know I should have eaten more apples in my youth, but I mean, here we are.
You light up my light. Could you light it up? Because it's really dark in here to be doing surgery.
Well, I mean, we'd better turn it on.
Nurse, it's time to do jumping jacks. Get started.
Where did you put that turnip?
Well, that's what makes you do the jumping jacks. When I put the turnip in, you do the jumping jacks, nurse. Patient, you're okay. Patient, you relax. Take a seat, patient. Take a seat, patient. Nurse, why aren't you doing jumping jacks?
I believe I should be being under anesthesia or something. Are you just going to take my arm?
Well, I mean, it's possible. I'm just waiting for the nurse to do jumping jacks. She doesn't seem to be moving down there. Nurse!
I don't get paid enough for this.
Okay, well, what should you be paid for? You know what, nurse? It's bedtime. Why don't you go to sleep? Patient, why don't you knock out the nurse and then we can do surgery on her?
Sounds like a plan. I watched a lot of ER in my youth, so I think that's a good plan. I think I'm ready.
It's a small world. You could possibly watch a lot of ER.
If I'm going to perform the surgery, then I demand a raise.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Nurse, either go to sleep or do jumping jacks. One of the other. Oops, I lost my hammer.
Oh, doctor, the scalpel. The scalpel's right over here.
Oh, all right. Well, that explains where the other finger went.
You don't have to just read these, Corey.
What a lovely thing.
I think a lovely thing to say, nurse.
Yes. Yes.
I'm broken.
And scene. What just happened?
That is not you, Meredith.
And scene. All right. Why don't we take it away, Eric?
Here I am. I think Corey's also the kind of guy who reads stage directions aloud. Exit stage left. All right. So unfortunately, we're at the last game of the night.
Oh.
The good news is we're going to play some Because I Said So. I've got an 8-year-old. I've been a father now for a little while, and I'm kind of used to having my daughter ask me why all the time when I tell her to do something. And eventually I just get fed up and I finally just say, because I said so. In this game, I'm going to play the precocious child, and I'm going to have a couple of parents who are going to try and explain things to me. And I'll constantly ask why and go back and forth. And at some point, they'll either say something that is too complicated for my little brain to understand, or is a repeat, or we just don't find interesting or funny, or they finally get fed up and they just said, because I said so. And then I'll cast that parent aside and we'll get a new parent in here and we'll keep on going like that. So normally we don't ask for volunteers for our final game, but this game is an exception. We can actually take 2 people who feel like they can join our line of parents and help answer my little brain's questions. So is there 2 people who think that they might want to help us out? See, Corey says he wants to.
I just love the nickname.
You got me on this. You got me on whatever you said over there in the chat, Eric.
All right, we'll unmute you when you're up, Corey.
All right, so it looks like Corey will be our only one joining us. We will have Corey thrown in immediately after Daniel. Okay, and we'll do it that way. So here's my kids. So my parents. So let me scroll up. I know that we had put the last remaining stuff from the board that we hadn't used yet. There we go. Sparkles. Why are sparkles so fun?
Because they glitter in the light.
What makes them glitter in the light?
Moonshine.
Where does the light from the moon come from?
It comes from our hopes and dreams.
What are our hopes and dreams?
That you'll go to bed eventually.
Why do I have to go to bed?
Because sleep is very important.
Why is sleep important?
Because it gives mommy and daddy time to get drunk.
Why do mommy and daddy need to get drunk all the time?
Because we no longer have hopes and dreams.
That's really sad. Go away, mommy. You depress me.
Goodbye.
Why do people get depressed?
Because people are not always happy all the time.
Why aren't people happy?
Because they haven't discovered that cocaine is existent in Panama and it's a lot cheaper there.
Why do the drug lords in Panama give it away so cheap?
Because cocaine is something you do not want to put up your nose.
Why don't I want to put it up my nose? Where would I put it?
Oh, in between your lips, so you can go.
You freak me out. No, go away.
Oh no, it was worth it. Every second of that was worth it.
Gonna have nightmares about that.
Hey, buddy.
Why do I have nightmares?
Because sometimes your brain subconscious is just trying to come up with ways to train for reality.
Why is my brain stuff doing that?
Because when you have bad dreams, you forget about them the next morning.
Why do I forget?
Because it's convenient.
Well, what does the convenience store have to do with this?
Because you don't want to have these nightmares because that's better for you.
That had absolutely nothing to do with my question. Get out of here.
I appreciate your wisdom, son.
Too many parents. There we go. What's wisdom?
Wisdom is when your brain is really smart and full of all kinds of knowledge.
Why? How do I know if my brain's too full?
If you start to get headaches and you think too much.
Why do I think so much?
Because you have a big brain.
Why is my brain so big? Does it fit in my head?
Probably. I'd say you have the perfect head for a perfect brain.
Why does Daddy lie to me so much?
Daddy has always lied to us.
Why do you always lie to us, liar?
Cocaine from Panama.
Get out of here. You make no sense. I've run out of parents.
It's okay. I can be a single mom. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I got one more parent. She jumped in. Okay.
Good. Thank goodness.
So why should we continue doing this?
Because the fun should never end.
What would happen if the fun never ended?
We would live at Chuck E. Cheese.
Have you been in the ball pit?
Where the fun never ends.
And scene.
And scene. I don't know what's worse, the ball pit or the motorboats. I guess we'll find out.
I don't know if we want to find that out. But you know what I do want to find out? I want to find out how I could potentially book us for birthday parties and or company events. That's right, team. We are at the end of our show. Collective. Oh. But that's okay, because we'll be back next week. Yay! So please let us know if you want to book us for birthday parties or company events. You could go ahead and message Daniel anytime. And we do ask that you tell all of your friends about us. We love seeing you, but we also want to make new friends too. So please invite them. Yay, friendship. Please don't forget out there in the Facebook world to like and share, especially for next week when we're live yet again at 7 o'clock for our family friendly show and at 9 o'clock for our not so family friendly show where the fun never ends. And then on top of that, we also want to remind you guys to please and say thank you rather for paying what you wish. This is your last chance to pay what you wish. Check it out in the chat through Venmo or through PayPal. We would like to give a sincere thank you to everyone who has already paid what they wish. Thank you very much. With that being said, I want to thank all the volunteers tonight. I want to thank our fam, Katie. Thank you so much, Katie. And I want to thank our cast tonight. I want to say thank you to Daniel. Maybe not. I want to say thank you to Tim.
Time to put the pajama pants on.
Woo! Thank you, Chrissy.
Remember, if someone asks you to put your shoes in their safe, they're probably going to propose.
And thanks, Eric.
You don't have to read everything, Corey.
And I'd like to thank all of you yet again. And
see.
Good night, Princess Beep Beep Boop Boop.
Get home safe, everybody.
I forgot about her. The next Disney princess.